it is also there in the first position. So this is the practice of bringing our website in the top of the results as according to the related keyword. So then we have the keyword research. So it is very important for us to research our keywords, what user is searching for us, what users are using. So if we are using wrong keywords, then it is no worth to optimize them at all. Let me show you one example. For example, do the keyword research for our domain. So if we are optimizing the wrong keyword, then it is no worth of doing at all. So for example, we have put the keyword web development company in San Francisco, and we have changed its location to United States. So you can see for this particular keyword, there are zero search volume. So if we are going to optimize this thing, this keyword, so there is no worth at all. So, however, if we change our keyword as per the keyword research, for example, if we put web design in San Francisco, here you can see we will come across some related keywords like web design in Francisco, which has got 590 search volumes per month. So it is better to optimize this keyword rather than these two. So keyword research is very important to gauge the potential searches we can come across. Then we have got traffic. Traffic is the amount of users, or you can say the number of users that are visiting our website on a day-to-day basis. For example, these are the traffic for like let's say on Wednesday we have got 195 users, then 141. So this is termed as traffic in the domain of SEO. Then we have SEO versus SEM. So some people might get confused between these two terms and they think that these are somewhat alike, but these are poles apart. So if we have searched for Gurgaon Web Development Company, so this area is SEM. It's search engine marketing for which this company has paid to the Google for their ads, and this is the organic result which is under covered under SEO for which we don't have to pay anything. Then we have crawling and indexing, which is somewhat associated with the Google crawlers. So what it is, let's understand this with the help of an graph. So for example, you have deployed your URL. So that will be visible to you live with the URL only, but that won't be visible to users with the keywords associated with the same. Okay, so what it is. So crawler are the Google bots, or you can say spiders, which wanders around the web in search for the new content. So if you have deployed any new URL to your domain, then it is not going to be shown under the Google SERP, search engine result page, for your particular keyword or the related searches until and unless your the Google crawler has crawled your web page, analyzed its page content, and stored it in the index. And then after all this process, only then Google will analyze your page and rank them according to their algorithm in the Google SERP. So how it is working? How does it work? So let's say we have this page related to UI UX design. So see, the Google crawler has crawled this page very successfully. It has the last scroll was done on 17th of July, and it is uh, indexed as well. And this page is mobile friendly. So this is how Google crawling and indexing works. First, the crawler will come to our unique content, analyze its content, and then it will store it in our database. So these were some of the basic terms. Let's move towards the on-page SEO. So it covers all those algorithms which are present on our website and are under our control. So there are some factors which affect the on-page SEO. First, we have got the heading tags. Uh, you might have seen that. Let me show you with an example. Please don't hesitate to interrupt me if anyone of you have got any query. So you can see like this is our page related to designing. So what we have done here, we wanted actually the same graphic, same length and everything. So we have put this particular keyword in H1 tag. If you want your subcategories in same appearance, so let it do by some anything else, but put them in the heading tag. For example, our second heading is the subset of the major one. So we have put that under S3. So if you have got any subset of heading, like this is the subset of the major heading, it has been put under S3, and this is the subheading of this one. So we have put them in H4. So it is very best practice. It is very mandatory to put our major headings in the header tags, not just make them all in H1, but categorize them in H1, H2, H3, H4 very swiftly. Then we have title tag and meta description tag. So title tag is mandatory for us to put in here, but we can create our title tag in such a manner that we can put our keyword as well. And description is not mandatory for us at all, but we can also put our meta description here, and we can also put our keyword. Like here we have put our keyword UI UX design service very well in the description as well as in the title. So this is a very good practice to always put our meta description in every page. Then we have slug of URL. The slug of URL is to be always static, not the dynamic one. And it is always a best practice to put keyword here as well. See, in the keyword as in the URL as well, we have put our keyword UI UX design service. Then we have internal linking, which is somewhat related to the off-page SEO, and we will cover it later under the off-page. Then we have optimization of images. So uh, do not just put images all together on the backend itself. However, you should try to put them in the server and then call them from here. Like, see, in our case, we have put our images under the AWS bucket and then we are calling them from there. So, but why is it so? Because it helps us in improving the page speed of our website, and also uh, optimization should be in the SVG or AVI format if it is possible. Then alt text is necessary for the Google crawler point of view, because we as a human can see the image, but a Google crawler cannot see what this image is all about. So it is always necessary to put the alt text as well along with the image here. Then we have schema markup. So schema markup is also a practice of telling the Google crawlers about what our page is all. See, like this is the schema markup. So in this way, we can tell the crawlers like what content our page consists of, and it will help it in gauging its potential. So what we have got to do in generating the schema markup, all you have got to do is to just type schema markup generator, and here you can choose the type of schema which you want to implement on your website. We have got breadcrumb, event, FAQ page, and like we want to implement the FAQ page schema markup on our website. So you just need to type question here, then answer, and just copy the script and deploy on the backend. So in that, like this, you will get the schema markup after a few days. So these are some on-page SEO things which we can always keep in mind while crafting any website. And these are all the things which are in our hand, which are present itself on our website. So this was all about on-page SEO. And moving towards technical SEO, we have got these some of the factors which impact our ranking as well. So first, there is crawlability and indexability. As we have discussed in the basic terms what it is about. So how are we gonna call the crawlers to come to our website and crawl our newly published content? So for this, what you have to do is to set up the Google Search Console. Here, add you can add the property. For example, let's add our sister company property, Golden Fleece. This is not being submitted to Google Search Console. So all we have to do, start verification, and then we will have to provide these credentials, and then a code will be appear to us, which we will have to deploy on our website. In that way, we can submit our website crawlable and indexable in very early stages. Then we have all got always use HTTPS. See, Google crawler are based on EAT, you can say EAT terminology, which is refers to as expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. So this also helps us in uh, building a very great potential for our ranking our keywords. So if what does it actually means? E means expertise. It gauges the potential or the you can say expertise of the content that we have published on our website. Then we have authoritativeness, which determines that whether our website is authoritative or not, which we can which we can gauge by Google can gauge by implementation of HTTPS. Then we have trustworthiness. Google crawler also sees that if our content is trustworthy or not. So we can also always mention the resource as well from where we have got our content or published our content. Then we have page speed, which is also a key metric in ranking our website. So for the page speed, Google has provided us with a tool called Page Speed Insight. So if we see at the report of Antino, so you can say its current score is 76 out of 100. So what are the lags? So these are the opportunities by which we can increase our score, and you can always use them. And they also provide you with the resources with which you can optimize your website accordingly. See, like properly sized images is one of the error out of five with which we can save our 0.64 seconds of the loading time. Then we have another error called reduce unused JavaScript, and these are the solutions and these are the errors which we can resolve and optimize our website speed accordingly. Then we have page responsiveness. The responsiveness of page does also matter in the eyes of Google in ranking any website. So if your website is not responding according to the mobile, then it is also a hindrance in ranking any website. See, as in the case of Antino, it is clearly seen that it is very responsible to show see how the images are being categorized. So responsiveness is a very major element uh, in optimizing our SEO from the perspective of technicality. Then we have both fixed broken pages and redundant pages. Then you might have come across this question like there are some pages which are being deployed on our website, and what it is the requirement to remove them at all. Like they are present on our website, so let them be. But there is one reason behind this for removing are redundant pages. See, Google allocates the crawl budget to our website according to our authoritativeness. So, if we have got a crawl budget of 50 pages per week, then the Google crawler will always also crawl those redundant pages and will exploit our crawl budget. So, it is always a best practice to remove those redundant pages so that our Google crawler crawls only the worthwhile pages, which is very important to us. So this is the reason why we need to optimize our backend as well and remove all those redundant pages which are not useful for us. Then we have 301 redirect. Uh, for example, if we have got any URL and we want to change it to some another, so the authoritativeness of that particular URL can get loose by changing its slug. So what we can do is we can redirect that URL to our new by 301 and it will help us in gaining the authority as well. To always use 301 redirect rather than just changing the uh, slug of the URL. Then we have got robots.txt. So robots.txt is basically the invitation to Google crawlers to come and crawl our website. Let me show you what it is. What does it look like? See, this is the robot.txt file. First, we have got user agent, which is this star, this asterisk. This represents all search engines, whether it is Google, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo. This is an invitation to all search engines that please disallow my this page, please disallow all my these page, and please don't index all these pages. So it's just an invitation for the Google crawlers to not the crawl these pages and not to index these pages. And why do we do so? Just to optimize our crawl budget. We have got the backend here. So why is there any need for us to tell the Google to crawl it? We can say now to not to crawl that particular backend URL. We can thank you page or tag page or category page. There is no need for Google to crawl them. Then we have got XML sitemap. It is also a best practice to uh, very to means put our URL in a very good manner so that our Google crawling do not find any difficulty in crawling them. Uh, it is look like this. We can place all our URLs in this manner and tell the Google crawler to crawl them on daily basis or weekly basis in this manner. So how can we generate this? All you have to do is to type generate. These are some of the links. So all you have to do is to just put the link of your website and it will give you the XML sitemap for your website. Just as simple as that. So with this Google sitemap, you need to create one URL and then copy paste all these here. And one more thing, you also need to submit this sitemap in here as well. After creating after creating the URL of our sitemap.xml on our website, you need to just copy the same and submit it in the Google console as well. We have already submitted this sitemap and it is it has been processed successfully. Then we have got breadcrumbs. So breadcrumbs are the most neglecting I have seen so which developers do not very much care about. So, but Google do care about it. So what are these? Let's say let's say we are here in the about us page. So breadcrumbs tell the users how far you are exactly from the home page. If we visit the service pages, see, this is the home page, then service, then UI. This tells Google crawlers and Google and users as well how far you are from the home page, and it also help us in gaining uh, this kind of information. The web development company careers. There is no way to get these links or at your own. You all need to just implement breadcrumbs on your website, and after with the passage of some time, you can get these links by Google itself. So these were some of the technical and on-page SEO elements which we need to take care about while developing any website. So there is if there is any query for anyone, please come up with the same, or else we can proceed to open. Okay, so I think so we have got here, which has no relation with the developers, but as we are seeking some information for the SEO, it is also necessary to learn about it because it holds the major portion of SEO. So often SEO is the practice of bringing the traffic, or you can say optimizing our website from other domains on which we have got no hold. And it consists major portion of the backlinking. Let's say this is the domain one, and we have got one backlink from this domain one. So its authoritativeness, or you can say the link juice, will flow to our website and which help us in ranking better in the Google. So how does it work? You can this is some other website, SEO and we have got a URL, a backlink from this website in in sheet. This is the content we have provided them, and this is here it is the backlink we have got from them. Website design company in Gurgaon for the Antino for the Antino web development page. So in response to the content, we have got one backlink. So what of-page SEO is all about backlinking, and we have to collect and we can collect as much backlinks as we can in this way. And there are a lot of other many ways with which we can collect the backlinks. And previously, I was talking about internal linking. Internal linking. So how does it involve with off-page SEO? See, link juice is the authoritativeness of transforming from one domain to another one. So if we have got so much link juice on only one page itself, then it is not worth at all. So what we can do, let's visit our blog section. So what we can do if we have got a lot of link juice on one URL, then we can transfer it from transfer it one URL link juice from one URL to another one as well. And how can we do so? By just mentioning the hyperlinks in our pages. You might have seen various websites does include the links or URLs of their services pages in their footer pages. And why do they do so? Just to transfer the link juice from one page to another one. For example, in this blog, we have got link very well linked juice from another websites. So what we can do, see, we have implemented here the one link of the Antino website itself. So if we will get one backlink, one authoritativeness from another website to this URL, then we can shift it to this one to this one to here. So it is always good to place our back to place our other pages URL in one service pages in footer or elsewhere. So it is always good to place to internal links the different URL. And we have got so many practices of obtaining the backlinks. Like we can approach the other blog owners to give us an inbound link in in relation to in relation to if we provide them content, or we can submit images, or we can run through some campaigns for acquiring backlinks. Let me show you the opportunity of acquiring the backlinks. So here we can see backlink opportunity. So what we have got to do is to enter our domain. Then we can put the domain of our competitor, and it will show us all the backlinks which are linking to our competitor domains but not to ours. So see, these are the links which are linking to our competitor but not to ours. So we can go through them and approach those site owners to to see what do they need to get us a backlink. So they have created one website here and have published their content and got the backlink. So in this way, we can also do the same thing. So, okay, so see, here they have put backlink, and this backlink is not getting to our website. Here, here they have backlink there this URL from this website. And so what we can do is just to make a sign up here and can get a backlink easily from here. So this way we can acquire the backlinks and optimize our own page and technical SEO. And with all these collective links, we can rank for various and very healthy keywords. So this is what this was the outline, some outline, basic outline of SEO. And yeah, thank you. And if anyone has any query, please come up with the same. Hello. Has anyone got any query, or should we wind back the session?
Yes, so Puneet, like I joined really late in the session, so can you confirm if you have covered the link preview part? Like suppose we are sharing the link in the WhatsApp or in the Facebook or LinkedIn. So in which cases the link preview will come and what are the meta or the OG tag we need to put?
Yeah. So let's say we are sharing our links on the social media. So what do they provide is the no follow backlink. See, there is a difference between the backlinks, no
No,
follow,
no,
and do
not for the
follow.
backlink. I am talking about the link preview. Suppose the problem which I am seeing, the people are making a website, the platform, but whenever we are sending the link in the WhatsApp group, so there is no logo or the content is coming in the
In the preview section.
your link preview. Link preview like
Okay.
sometime in coming in the WhatsApp, but not coming in the LinkedIn or Facebook. So can you
So
tell more about the OG tags, open graphs, and the meta tags?
yeah, we can gauge the potential the problem we are facing behind this by the Facebook preview debugger, and then there from there we can see what problem is we are facing. This is the sharing debugger where we just need to sign up and see and put it our link which is not showing the preview, and it will show you all the you can say the problems which a particular URL or a link is facing for not coming up with the preview. Let's say, okay, so let's put Antino preview card.
Yeah, this problem I want to discuss. Like if link preview is
Mhm.
coming in the WhatsApp but not coming in the Twitter.
Yeah, good. Uh, See, here all the info is very correct. So we just need to debug this thing. I also, if we check it in the live, let's see here. Yeah, it is working fine here. Maybe it might be there is some issue with the card validator, but it is looking fine here. So card validator can tell us the problem that particular URL is facing, and then we can solve it out. And the major one problem that might that we come across is the break of the image URL only. So this is the major problem which most of the time link review doesn't appear.
So suppose for this case the name is coming Intino Labs. So
Okay.
for example, someone want to change this title, then what tags need to be changed or content also like only one line content is coming and someone want to increase the content size. So
Okay.
what are the tags
That
for those?
that those tags the tags we have implemented for the meta card, we need to alter here as alter there only for the for the website name or for the description.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Yes, Varish, I have one. So actually, you were telling something about this crawling budget of a Google or like any crawl bot. So is there any way to define the crawl budget based on the pages what we have? Like, if suppose I want to give budget to my home page, means landing page to more than any other. So is there any way?
No, see, Shashank, there are this scroll budget is being defined by Google itself only. We cannot define the same. However, we can remove our relevant pages, and also we can increase the scroll budget of our particular website by increasing the authoritative. And how can we do so? By acquiring the worthy backlinks and by adding the content to our website on daily basis, so that scrolling keeps on coming, and then at a certain point of time it will gauge the potential or effect and determines that they are publishing the content on daily basis, so I should increase the crawl budget for that website.
Okay, means it's all depends on the backlinks. Means quality of
It,
of backlinks, right?
yeah, authoritativeness of a website.
Okay. Okay. And I have seen in some of the site maps, people used to mention the priority of the URL. Means where we used to mention the URL now, there we used to mention priority as well. So is that thing is related to budget?
Yeah,
Means
see,
this priority
you can
varies from
say,
0 to 1. So yeah.
see, you can say to some extent it might help you in getting your homepage scroll on a priority rather than the other page. but not it's not in the algorithm or somewhere. It's just a good practice. Or however, if you create a sitemap from any sitemap generator, it will put the homepage on the first by default.
Okay, fine, fine. Good. That's all. That's all.
Thank you. Okay, so I think no one has got any else query. Is there anyone?
I think we don't have any queries
Yeah.
like now. But I have one very quick question to all of you, the all the front end developers. Since we are most likely using React nowadays, so please anyone from the team can answer. How can we use page wise like meta tags? If suppose I wanted to add a title to a particular page in React specifically, so how can we do that? Anyone from the team? Means the React is only having index.html, one file, HTML file. Okay, so how can we add different page wise meta tags, keywords, and title description, OG tags? Any idea? Anyone? Guys, please speak up now. Okay, fine. I think better if I can answer this question. So we can straightforward use like any meta tags library we already have. What it will do is like during the runtime itself, while creating the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript of a React file, different page wise, we can dynamically insert the meta tags, title, and description in React. So most of you must have heard the React Helmet library, right? So the purpose of using React Helmet is to insert these things like dynamically. You can add meta tags, OG tags, or what you can do is the best way to do this in React is to create a meta tag kind of like component itself. In this meta tag component, you'll have to give the title, a description, and OG and schema, these things as a prop, and it will generate a detailed tag for the respective page. So by this way, you all can add page wise meta tags and SEO things to your React application. Okay, fine.
Okay. Yeah, so I have one more question from the front-end developers if someone can answer. So like as you might have heard, like the people are moving more towards the Next.js because it have the more features, functionality as in terms of SEO. So can someone summarize like what are the extra benefits we are getting if we are in terms of SEO if we are going for the Next.js as compared to doing front-end in the React.js? So maybe you can answer Sasank, Asirvad, Abjeet, or Abseg, any one of you.
So, as per me, if I'll talk about Next.js, it's like means in like normal conventional React, what we are using nowadays, it's like the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These these things is created on a fly on a runtime basis itself. But while using Next.js, we it's like we are pre-cooking the HTML, CSS first, and then sending it these files to the browser itself at that point of time. So benefit of doing this is like we can add different tags behind the scene. Means ki, without loading the page, without during the runtime process, we can add, like, pre-add these things in the HTML file itself. And we can also we can also use the accelerated mobile pages. Means Google nowadays give preference to pages and all. So this thing is also doable in Next.js. And we can better optimize the images in like Next.js. Means if we have different size of image, let's suppose if I have a 4 to 5 MB of image and I wanted to load this up in a mobile, so like this is not making sense to load 5 MB image on a mobile. So internally, the Next.js itself used to handle the this optimization part. So these are few things which like Next.js used to help us a lot in the development process.